Skydio 2. Email anyone? Got that coming up next. The other night, Marcus Crawford, Ron Braun, and I hosted Rotor Talk Live. We discussed a number of subjects that evening, including Skydio 2. It was found out that a number of people who were in production batch 1 received their emails to go ahead and complete their orders. Marcus, Ron, and I discussed this at length, including the order fulfillment process, the manufacturing process, and where we think some bottlenecks could occur. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and roll that clip in its entirety. Skydio 2, take a look.
Here it is.
A lot of people received this in an email. It said, ready for takeoff. Your Skydio 2 is ready to ship. Follow the link to add accessories and complete your balance payment. So, Marcus,
you say a lot of people, not enough people, according to me, Bill.
Well, a lot, yeah, not enough, yeah, and I agree. And I reached out to Skydio support. Now I've realized they were kind of swamped, and I did get a reply back from them today. I don't have that up on the screen, but basically they're saying, that you're not in queue yet as far as that, but we're working fast on it, and and remember, this is going to be a short week. In other words, when the holiday hits, all right, after tomorrow, that's it. Okay, they'll be shut down Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You probably won't see any more emails, I would imagine, until Monday. The email also mentioned that as soon as they are producing drones, they are being emails are being sent out. So apparently that's how this is working. And the other thing is, there's been a lot of talk about what order this has been in. And I imagine their order numbers that we received were done in the order that, as they came in. So, beginning with 6 and whatever that was, now I talked to David from Kluge Tech Time, and he was one of the first ones out there to get his. And I know Ken Dono was the same way. He went out there right away, ordered his. So, a lot of people. Now, I asked David to let me know when he's got his shipping notice. He hasn't even gotten a shipping notice yet. So, and I think this is where I think we're going to see a little bit of kinks in the armor with Skydio 2. Now, if you guys, and I know Ron's seen the video, I'm pretty sure Marcus has, where they're going through the warehouse, okay, or they're going through where their assembly line is, and you realize, this isn't a really big operation here, number one. And number two, there wasn't anybody working there. I mean, that just kind of blew me away. All right. And maybe they did it because they didn't want the drone flying over people while they were working. I don't know. But be that as it may, things are going to happen slower with Skydio than I think we realize. All right. I don't think, number one, and I know Marcus has talked about this, and I think Ron would agree here. I think they definitely underestimated how popular this drone was going to be. What do you think, guys?
No question about it. Yeah. I mean, that's, like I said, my biggest hope is that their angel investors are out there automating a production line right now. But yeah, I think they definitely got overwhelmed.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, and I mean, they had to base some of this on the response they saw from the Skydio 1, which of course was somebody said that was like that the first Tesla, whatever. It was just an experimental thing, but they just underestimated the fact that when you add a controller to a drone that didn't have a controller, I mean, it just makes a world of difference out there in the market. I mean, it's like these drone companies don't understand. I mean, from toy companies all the way up, no hardcore drone user wants a drone that doesn't come with a controller. Is that, as Bill likes to say, is that pretty much spot on?
Yeah. And here's the thing, and we talked about this the other night. We're seeing the Pro package for $1,500, and we're all kind of initially thinking, oh, that includes the drone, the batteries, the case, and all that. No, it's $1,500 additional above and beyond the $999 for the Skydio 2. And I mean, okay, that's $2,500. I mean, that's like gulp. Okay, that's a really, really, really hard pill to swallow as far as paying for that. Now, you're getting an awful lot, but think about what you're getting with that. I mean, 4 batteries. All right, you're getting a case that's going to fit all this. I think you're getting the controller. You're getting
both controllers.
Yeah, you're getting both of the controllers. I think something about, did I see prop guards in there or something? And then they have
a tablet holder,
and then also that 2 battery charger, and it
Right.
charges. I mean, it's just a regular series charger. Just it's just for 2 of them. And if you price all that up, I mean, I don't know.
It comes to about $1,100 if you price up individually. So
plus there's
you're mostly paying
warranty.
all that money to get that warranty, that 2-year warranty.
That 2-year warranty from them. I mean, that's a good selling point. And here's the other thing, with the warranty here. Okay. Now we've seen them with Skydio 1. And Skydio 1, I don't want to call it a failure, but it wasn't a consumer drone. Okay. It didn't reach out to regular consumers.
It was more a proof of concept than it ever was intended to be a big hit drone.
Absolutely. Ron just nailed it right there. It was a proof of concept, something that they wanted to get out there and show we can do this technology. Okay. We can make it work. And they've taken it up a step with Skydio 2, and they've done a great job with Skydio 2. And what's real interesting here, and this is something else I wanted to talk about with you guys, all right, is it's real interesting who they picked to test Skydio 2. Okay. You didn't see Rick Smith or Kelly Shores get these drones to test. Okay. You're seeing, what's his name? Kurt Watt. Was it Kurt?
Kyle
Warner.
Kyle Warner getting them, and other people getting them, who are like maybe mountain bikers,
motorcycle
riders, that kind of thing, wanting some action shots with that, which is very understandable. And, a lot of what, that drone is does very well with that. But realize too, when it gets into our hands, it's going to be a totally different experience. Okay. Because, I know Marcus is a motorcycle aficionado and has a couple of bikes laying around the garage.
I do. A few.
But as far as that's concerned, for most of us, we're not going to use this in a follow me type of mode. Although, when I get mine, and I'm going to get the Beacon too, I'm going to go out and do some there's a real nice area of like about 4 or 5 baseball diamonds together in a development about 10 miles away that I would go to early in the morning and walk around with a Beacon just to see how well it follows me, as far as that's concerned. So, there's some things I would like to do, and that's why I want to get the Beacon. But I think for me, and I think for most consumers, most people want to have that hands-on experience with the controller. And that's why I think Skydio did very well with coming out with this with the controller. What do you think, guys?
Well, absolutely. So what I'm looking forward to with that controller is, we've all seen those fancy pull-away shots where the guy, he goes through the clock tower and then, underneath the power line and then right through between a couple branches of a tree, as he's backing up the drone. Hey, we'll all be able to do that with the Skydio.
Yeah, that's true. And Bill, what I have to say about this is, you talk about the Kyle, the mountain biker getting it, and the motorcycle guys. I sure wish we made that video in Redington Beach last spring that we would have been riding bicycles over that beach. Maybe they would have saw us and sent us, 2 Skydios.
That would have been absolutely wonderful.
We should have rented bikes that day.
We should have. We absolutely should have. Although I'm not sure if Valerie and Susan would have liked us doing that, but.
Well, they could have, they could have filmed this and put it in fast forward so it would look like we were going real fast.
Going real fast down the beach. Yeah, that would be good.
Right. We probably could just barely get it going, but we would look like we were action sports aficionados.
Okay. Mike Roach puts up, what's the point in getting the Skydio if you're not going to use it for following, especially if you already have a Mavic 2? That's a good point, Mike.
That is a good point. Well, yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, if you would watch some of Kyle's videos where he shows the camera settings, I think this will be as capable as a camera drone as most out there. I mean, again, all speculation, but just from the footage I've seen from the extreme sports guys that have it and some of the it's got what 7 stops of dynamic range, that this camera may be on par with, you know, maybe not the 1-inch Mavic 2, but maybe on par with the Mavic 2 Zoom, the Autel Evo, the current Evo, the top of the line. This camera may be right there. So, you know, if you want a camera drone, I think you're getting that too. And, you know, of course, you get the additional thing of having the obstacle avoidance. And even if I'm not mountain biking and follow me, what if I want to send it into a woodsy environment and I don't trust my piloting skills to do that? And I know you're going to say you can do that with the Mavic 2 as Marcus demonstrated, but the thing is, you can't do it at high speed like you will be able with the Skydio. You could fly through there at a 30 miles per hour or better with this thing and get those shots, the tight shots along a riverbed with a lot of trees around. I can just take the shots that I can get with this that I can't get with any other drone in the market.
Hey, Ron. So
go ahead,
what
Mark, take over.
Well, I just wanted to pile on to what you were saying. What you just described, I can't think of his name, but that guy who was in a tropical environment, I don't know. But
I don't know either. Right.
He did a head-to-head setup with the Skydio and with the Mavic 2, and he was a real professional photographer, and he was showing the different shots that he was able to get with the Skydio 2 and was unable to get with the Mavic 2 because of that obstacle avoidance and some very, very cinematic stuff. I apologize to the chat here. I wish I could remember his name. I'll see if I can find it.
Well, we'll try to post that video in the thing. And you know, along with Marcus is saying here, oh man, I just lost my train of thought because I said that or whatever from that guy's video. But you know, so yeah, it's not that I really want to say follow me in particular, but I just want to get shots in tight spaces. Oh, here's what I was going to say. And like our show last night, we had John Coopy and we talked that with the Skydio 2, I may be able to get the same type of shots that the FPV guys with the goggles can get, because I'll have that, you know, I can't fly as good as them, but Skydio Intelligence could fly as good as those guys with the goggles getting in tight spots. So I'm going to be able to maybe get some of those same type of shots.
Scout's Honor brought up a good point here. Skydio connected YouTuber admitted Skydio warranty will be void if you fly around small branches. Dirty little secret. You know, that's interesting. I think, you know, that's the first that I've heard anything about that. Apparently, I guess small branches, you know, and that's something. What was it? I was going to say, I saw a video and I, God, you know, I don't know if it was Billy or Ken or something. Oh yeah, Billy, and he just missed some power lines. Okay, I think he may have done it with the Mavic Mini, and he just missed it. You know, and he said, you know, some of those lines are almost invisible when you're flying up in the sky. Now I know they've built or are building in to the Matrice series the ability to detect those lines, because you know some of those lines are pencil thin. I mean, it's really difficult, and especially to distinguish, you know, against the sky. I mean, depending upon the color of the sky, it's even difficult. So I mean, you know, that's one of the things as far as that's concerned. And I think these small branches probably pose the same kind of challenge for the Skydio 2, because it probably can't detect them and it probably can't see them. So it will probably end up running into them. But I think people are going to be pleased with the Skydio 2. I think they'll be pleased with the quality of the video they're going to get out of this. It's going to surprise a lot of people, because I think a lot of people are thinking, you know, it's going to be like Kyle. It's going to be like, you know, I'm on a bike and it's following me, and, you know, I'm getting some great action shots. You know, or I'm out doing, you know, surfing or something, or out on the water and, you know, getting some good action shots. It will do that. But I think it will also do, you know, what we're used to doing, especially having that, the remote controller with that. I think that's going to be, I think that's a key. And this drone is going to be very versatile.
The other thing though, Bill, is if you read that warranty, they're also telling you that they're not going to honor it over water too. And they're saying to use caution over water. And we all saw that one video where it almost hit the wave. This what was he, a surfer or a sailboarder?
Surfer,
yeah.
So,
in Kyle's most recent video, Bill, I think the controller in the Skydio had an amazing feature. One of the buttons on the left side of the controller was a speed boost button, Bill. And what happened, he would be flying along and he needed speed, but he didn't have to stop, switch over to sport mode. He just put his finger to the speed button and he got sport mode just for the few seconds he needed it to get the shot. I think that's an amazing feature.
Oh, I do too. I do too.
Question of the day. For those of you in production batch 1, did you receive your email yet? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like the content from today's video, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and tell others about the channel. Also be sure to check out my Facebook page where I do post daily updates regarding the drone and drone industry and anything DJI, Autel, or Parrot related. Also be sure to check out my Twitter account where I do post daily updates and Instagram as well. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.